They call me. They call me. They call me the midsummer night fantasy, the ebony mist that creeps over your giving you celestial eargasms at orgasmic decibels. They call me. They call me. They call me the Blue Mountain coffee maker, mocha chocolate brown flavor, warming you up with just one cup, having you hooked with just one sip of my chocolate mix. They call me. They call me MrMicanel. They call me. They call me love. The sweetness of her skin took me by surprise as I turned in my chair, following her Spanish eyes that called me into her song of salsa, merengue, walking to the beat, Dominica, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Mexico, I don't know, but Cinnamon Skin did wear that dress, designed by a local seamstress in Venezuela, specifically for her, kissing her curves at the right moment, with frills on each end, dancing to the Spanish guitar that gently weeps, Maria, Maria. But that was not her name. Conchita, Alicia, Migdalia, Cinnamon Skin, I'm drawn into your language, body. I put down my drink. I had to think of what to say. Cinnamon Skin, Aztec Puerto Rican princess. But before I could speak, my eyes lost sight of Cinnamon Skin into the crowd at the local cantina. So it seemed. I turned to see Cinnamon Skin next to me, whispering something in Spanish to me.
Ayúdame, alguien me sigue.
Wait, I don't understand. With a blown kiss goodbye, in the blink of an eye, Cinnamon Skin was taken away by the local police. Maybe she held some government secrets. I don't know. But at times I think I see her, woman with cinnamon skin. About 3 years ago, when you passed me by, caught up in your stilo and your brown eyes. I never thought that you would see beyond the birthday on my ID. I couldn't help myself, you walked up to the stage looking so lovely. Your poetry, it spoke to me like the words of a prophecy. Speaking of love and ecstasy and fantasies, like no one was there, only me, thinking how it would be if you and I could just link. Maybe go out and have a drink and conversate infinitely in multiples of 3, exclusively. And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, would you be my girl? And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, would you rise and set in my world? And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, would you live monogamously? And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, could it be said for me to give you a call. I didn't know if you were just friendly or if you're feeling me at all. Could it be that you're out of my league, or a woman that's a VIP? I don't care, even if you had no money, I would want you to love me. And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, would you be my girl? And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, would you rise and set in my world? And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, could you live monogamously? And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, could it be you and me exclusively? Sunshine, my sunshine. Sunshine, my sunshine. If I were to fall, would you be there to pick me up? I wrote this song to say that I love you so much. If you were to cry, I would be there to dry your eyes. And would you smile if I asked you to be my wife? And walk with me on the sand of monogamy, with me loving you and you loving me. Together we can raise a family. And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, would you be my girl? And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, would you rise and set in my world? And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, could you live monogamously? And if I told you it tastes like sunshine, could it be you and me exclusively? Sunshine, my sunshine. Sunshine, my sunshine. Sunshine, you live up, you live up, you live up. Sunshine, you live that, you live that, sunshine. Sunshine, my sunshine. Sunshine, my sunshine. These streets are so cold. These streets are so cold. When the sun goes down, riding as I watch the tricks walk till the heels on their heels get worn down to the point where no heel is left, looking for that next trick. Say baby, looking for a good time. For the right price, I'll make it worth your while. She smiles as she bends over for me to see her 36, 24, 36 profile. Smoothly I decline, hit the gas when the sun goes down. These streets are so cold. These streets are so cold when the sun goes down. The wet streets splash water on the sides of my black Lincoln Deuce and a quarter. When I see the panhandlers, winos, and a homeless family of 4 huddled next to each other at the bus stop on the corner, trying to find shelter, trying to find warmth. I make a left onto MLK Boulevard. Torn down buildings, trash can fires. I could become a victim of the night if I stop. I light my Newport. I run the light. Meanwhile, I take a glance in the rearview mirror and look for popos flashing lights. Crackheads firing up their glass pipe, scattering like roaches when they see my headlights. And the dope dealers toss the bomb and make like everything's alright. These streets are so cold. These streets are so cold when the sun goes down. As I get near the spot, I hear gunshots. And the cats at Tipsy's liquor store talking about what they could have been and could have had and drink away what they don't got. When the sun goes down and the night comes out, these streets are so cold. These streets are so cold. When the sun goes down and the night comes out. The Love Poet. How you doing, everybody? This piece I have for you is called The Halfway Cafe. We met at the Halfway Cafe between a cup of coffee and tea, speaking in tongues familiar to the English language, recalling our history, past to present to past again, unaware of our preparation for the future. The waitress pours another cup. As we climb our family tree, revisiting our ancestors, discussing their plight, we reflect on days past, unknown to me, unknown to her. We were beginning the framework of our relationship, though she was halfway between a broken lover, halfway between appreciation and disgust, and me, halfway between a dwindling love affair, halfway between bitterness and insanity, halfway between her cup of coffee and my cup of tea, we somehow fell in love with each other. At the halfway cafe, where magic happens, over a warm cup of coffee and tea, sweetened with a little conversation.
When he opened the door, my eyes opened wide to focus and adjust, because I cannot believe what I was seeing. Blinded by a god, not a mere mortal, standing there in a body made of bronze. He had long, lustrous locks of lavishing curls that connected from strand to strand, giving him the appearance of a true Rastafarian man. He was beautiful, so beautiful that to stare at him caused my eyes to bleed, and the petals on my flower began to bloom as if there were a bee taking its nectar. The sound of jazz played softly in the background, sending me instantly into a trance. Seduced by the sound of his voice and the touch of his hands, with one blink of his eyes, there went my dress and my panties. Eyes covered, submerged into deep darkness, but the smell of his body and the feel of his presence burned through the darkest of dark, which allowed me to see him anyway, with just one touch. Fingertips lightly caressed, he beckoned with,
"Come here."
His words lingered in my ear, wrapped around my mind, ordered my steps, and I was led.
"Do you like that?"
he asked, placing his fingers upon my lips, forbidding me to speak. See, he wanted my body to answer, and with a tremble of satisfaction, my response was, "Yes." The feather-like object rubbed across my flesh, sending seizures of multiple orgasms screaming throughout my body to be released. But
"Not yet,"
he replied.
"Not like this."
He began to put passion marks on my lips as he skillfully French kissed my honey-scented slit. He bit gently down on my clit, causing tremors to travel up my back, and he laughed as he toyed with my needs. Now, don't get me wrong, see, I was pleased, for when he was finished, he was not done. He said,
"Baby, don't move. I've just begun. Just ease down a little some. I'm gonna fuck you until you come."
Jazz filled the room as he filled me, and we rocked together, surrounded by a sweet melody. Who could have cared to guess that Monday night would become endless? His love became timeless, and I happily confessed that I was baptized with bliss on Monday night.
It was about 7 a.m. Tuesday morning when she shook me gently and said,
"Baby, wake up."
Disoriented from Monday night's escapade, I could not believe it was Tuesday. Feeling her breasts peel off my back like last night's candle wax. Time. I seemed to have lost track. Somewhere between Miles Davis's jazz melodies and the amount of heat we made that incinerated her panties. Then I finally remembered. the petals of her flower opening, exposing her clover of honey. She inhaled deeply, exhaled, and moaned when I took a taste, then held her gently and asked her to move down. But she chose to go basement low and begin to lick my fun stick from stem to tip. She asked,
"Do you like it?"
And I couldn't talk, 'cause the horn from the jazz coincided with my moan. Then she rose and placed my fun stick in her fun dip, and we began to mix, bodies melting into one another in a circular motion. Then she said,
"Stop."
I replied, "Why?" She said,
"Because I want to ride."
She rose up and pushed me back, knees bent to where my heels touched the line where my ass met my back, resembling a Ringling Brothers acrobat. And she rolled me like Lady Godiva through the city. Then she switched, spinned, turned her back to me and roared me like a Comanche Indian coming from all tribe. I snapped back. It's 7:30. I want you to go to the mall and buy yourself something no man has ever seen you in before. I'm partial to garters. Then I want you to get your manicure, your pedicure, your ex-boyfriend cure and meet me for dinner and a movie. By moonlight or candlelight, and I'll make sure I love you right. All night, all morning, kissing and sucking on you infinitely till we become hungry for fresh fruits and granola. See, I know we are friends, but that is the predecessor for more. See, I'm not inhibited by anything, but I want more of that good stuff. You're not fat, baby, you're plush, squeezing me exquisitely, doing that thing you do with your tongue ring and make me sing. When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. But that isn't the only stimulation. When we have relationships, it's more than fingertips in your atmosphere or laying there with our minds clear. In the induction of harmonic seduction, it's an example of good loving that drips from your lips into the palm of your hands to wash your body with. Disrespect when I asked what was in your mama's breast, because whatever it was, it had to have been blessed. Cause if it was communion with wine and toast, you had to have had seconds to catch the Holy Ghost. Give me a heart condition. You're gonna give me a heart condition. Baby, just listen. You're like a country breakfast with all the fixings. Sweet as candy yams making in the kitchen. You're gonna give me a heart condition. Heart condition. You're gonna give me a heart condition. Did I just see you smile at what I said? See, I have a sharp sense of humor. But all jokes aside, I was wondering if you had a minute or two to spare, so we could make conversation without the use of words, nouns or adjectives, non-verbally satisfying the need to talk about the everythings that equal to nothings, that are truly somethings when expressed in the correct way. Please, pardon me if I'm starting to sweat and you see my heartbeat through my chest, because somewhere in another life, past, future, or past, present, we have telepathically made love to one another, satiating our souls to where we broke down the elements in melanin. And again, I thank you for stopping to let me speak to you, woman that's heart-stopping beautiful. Heart condition, you're gonna give me a heart condition. Baby, just listen, you're like a country breakfast with all the fixings. Sweet as candy yams baking in the kitchen. You're gonna give me a heart condition. You will always be my paradise that makes love rain. And when we die, I pray we die at the same time that neither one of us will have to spend another minute of our lives alone. I could not tell of how many nights we've spent listening to each other smile on the phone, or knowing that I have found a love that is beyond realism, beyond the cosmic level of consciousness that allows us to travel through the continuum of time, where you are my soul and I am yours, and we've left this physical world behind to paradise, where our commitment to one another is not trivialized by documents and hand ornaments, but unified with words alone that creates a bond so tight that our children's relationships are strong. And as we progress and become martyrs in this earthly world, we will be infused into each other, forever etched in the spoken word, paradise. Dark when I turn the lights on black. The true meaning of Nubian queen, feeding our seeds to milk the color of chocolate, not cream. The perfect queen for the perfect king. The blacker the skin, the prettier the kids. The blacker the skin, the better the genes. But when I stop cry, they all black woman. Respect for the gal them with dark complexion. That take it from the boardroom to the bedroom. To find the secret of Victoria was that she was tall, dark, and blue-black, body stacked in a perm, natural, or head wrap. I say all this to say that, Black Goddess, I got your back. From the Nile in Egypt where our ancestors were buried, it ain't nothing like a black cherry or that cup of coffee with no sugar, no milk. You were glazed by the sun, given that country thickness, the first woman to be depicted in photographs and movie pictures, who was always the chosen as master's mistress. But caramels and lattes don't distress when she has on the same dress, and the midnight skin shade makes her look best. Even when undressed making love, she stays wet with a body that's God blessed with its own uniqueness. Black Goddess, I confess, can I be your king? I promise to pass the test. Black Goddess, the best. Without a premise, I'll give my love, my life, my soul to you, girl. I say this. Can we together grow old? 'Cause you know my heart, it beats to the rhythm of your voice. And if I had to choose between death and losing you, then I'll have to die. Life's not worth it without you in my life. So baby, just stay with me for just a little while. I know that sex could not keep you, 'cause we are both looking for more. So baby, sit down and let's talk this out, 'cause I have something just for you. One, you're my girl, you're my woman. And two, there's nothing that I'd rather do than to be everything and give all of my love to you. And three, there's no you, there's no me, there's just we. Together happily living dreams, with a house on a hill, a dog and some kids. Or maybe we'll live like four. I'll wake up and do a 9 to 5. It don't matter as long as I try. So just say that you will spend the rest of your life with me. I know that you are independent and can handle your business on your own. But baby, think about it. What good is success if you're all alone? Baby, I don't doubt that you can. I love closing everyone out. So what do you say about giving this love a try? I know that you want to be taken care of. And woman, I will do that too. So when you come home from a long day at work, take a load off your feet. I'll cook and I'll clean, do the laundry and you. One, you're my girl, you're my woman. And two, there is nothing that I'd rather do than to be everything and give all of my love to you. And three, there's no you, there's no me, there's just me. Together happily living dreams, with a house on a hill, a dog and some kids. Or maybe we'll live like four. I wake up and do a 9 to 5. It don't matter as long as I try. So just say that you will spend the rest of your life with me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, my. When epileptic seizures sudden spring, tripping the feet of pride, with stiffened jig, she dances electric from a haywire string, with a cheerless smile, numbed on drooling lips. Greater than the fit is the odium beyond the awe of gaped mouths, inflicting the hammer blow that cracks the spirit, dumb from pity, ignorance, or deep abuse. Bitterness is easy, yet she must cope with the roller coaster rage that begs, why me? And disregard affliction's narrow scope when pavement thuds against her bleeding face. Still asking, why am I the recipient of this disease that has for so long engulfed my inner being, my inner strength, exhausting all hope for that splitting second as the pavement cracks her jaw from the impact of a fist cocked back. Maybe it's my fault I lay here afflicted by love's bitter sweetness. But now I say, this is it. The union of waves to moons, dictating each direction, every ripple, floating elements of life between you and I, your mother and I, we and the wills of our Savior to make and create you, gamete of two, making your home next to mother for 270 days, sharing her nutrients, sharing her thoughts, only to grow no bigger than my arm as I watch you sleep so peaceful in the arms of your mother, as I wipe the sweat from your mother's brow, looking forward to your first steps, your first smile, your first laugh, as I hold you in the air at the beach with the sun behind you, after dipping you in the water, and you smile in appreciation of the love your mother and I give to you, when love is innocent and free, and accepted wholly and unbiased, untainted by the cruelties of the world, that you would learn on your own, with the wisdom of your mother and I to guide you through, and the love of your grandparents to spoil you. But the cruelty of reality could not let you be. Reality could only let you exist in my memory. Because physically your mother couldn't have you when your life meant her death. And it would have been cruel to leave you motherless and blessed. So in the midst of the twilight, you were laid to rest without so much of a full breath. I should be crying, but I just can't let it show. I should be crying, but I can't help thinking of things I would have said, but can never say. Things I would have done, but can never do. So your spirit lives vicariously through me and your mother too. So I apologize for your pain. This is why you bear your mother's maiden name. Ariana Sunshine Bishop, I love you.
"'Twas not by chance, nor happenstance, that brought our lives together, but the encircling spirals of two hearts that shared the same beat, if even for a brief moment in this time called life. For in that moment there was a perfect fit, a harmony like none other that had been heard before, the playing field level, a total and complete balance. Utopia."
Go ahead and let the light take you. Let the light take you. Let the light take you on that journey, that person you have always dreamed of. See, that silhouette brings me back to a time where she walked by me, or should I say she sat in front of me. Dabbled a little bit in my candy and said, "How you doing?" I said, "What's your name?" She said, "My name's not important, but I wanted to know if you could write for me." And to my dismay, I looked into her eyes and said, "You want me to write for you?" So quickly I said, "Okay, that's something very easy for me." So I grabbed my pen and I grabbed my paper and I began to slide like skis on snow, and let the words flow from my mind to my hand and to my pen and on that paper. And I said to her, "Hi, I will be the man that you have always wanted to be. Is that something that you can believe? I'm sure that's something that every man has always told you, said that he can be your world, he can be everything for you. But do you believe that I can be the man for you? Take you to that mountaintop that you've always wished that you can reach, and bring you down slowly, one step at a time. Woman, Do you know that I will be that ribbon in the sky that Stevie Wonder always sang about? And every time you look up, you would see my kisses floating down like fresh snow on a Wednesday evening. That tickles your tongue when you stick it out so you can taste it. Just that one sip of fresh water that comes straight from the sky. Just like the kisses that I had for you. But do you believe? Do you believe that I can be that man for you? To make you smile on days that seem too rainy for you to go outside, and I'll walk up and bring sunshine inside. Can I be that man for you? That you see in your future and your past and your present, then come back to your past and back to your future and come back and come back and come back and come back. And when you open your eyes, you see me. And as the days turn to nights, can I be that man for you? The man that makes you smile when the nights get cold, and I'll keep you warm, real warm. 'Cause the warmth that I give is better than any blanket or any sheet that you can buy or any heater that you can turn on, because I will turn you on. Slowly caress those curvaceous hips. I remember people talk about Coca-Cola bottle shapes and hourglass figures, and don't you figure that I can be that jigger for you? Can I be that man for you? Run my fingers across your back, over your hips, down your thigh to your toes and back up again, and kiss you gently, slowly, but not on your lips. I want to kiss you in the place that the soul hasn't even navigated yet, and I want to kiss you in places that no man has ever seen yet, and I want to kiss you in places that God has not even created yet. Can I be that man for you? But I wondered as you sat there and took a taste of my candy and asked me to write for you. Did you ever think that I could be that man for you? See, we can always start out as friends, and we can always become lovers in the end, and we can always go back to friends, but nothing will always be but this. That I will be the man for you. And I know everyone talks about being in eternity, and eternity and forever will be one and the same, because we don't need anything to bring our thing together, because I want to be the man that does it all for you. If you want a ring, I will do that too. If you didn't, I will do that too. But did you ever think I can be that man for you? Knowing that our lives will take us into many, 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 many places in this world, beyond space, beyond time, beyond the stars. We can become one star if I could be that man for you. But you would have never thought that when you took that candy from my dish, took a taste, and asked me to write for you. Write this poem for you. So, as the sunlight takes us as we travel to different places, I ask you, can I be that man for you? But not just for today, but for tomorrow, yesterday, this minute, this hour. Every second that turns in the continuum of time. Can I be that man for you? But I would have never thought that you would be that woman for me that day when you took my candy and asked me to write for you. She kissed me in places unimaginable that went beyond the human soul, deep within my manifold of liquid injections that titillate and tantalize my lust for another cup of kisses that put passion marks on my lips. Yes, it was that kiss where my tongue parted and came in between and began to explore lands uncharted by human lips, and with each sloppy wet, playing tonsil hockey, circular motion, I somehow moved the boat in her ocean, pressing hand, leaving a passion mark on my bottom lip. And the reason this kiss was the lick like a crowd's poetry favorite was that it was a kiss from her second set of lips that when she squeezed her hips, she took long trips. But that was the kiss that put passion marks on my lips. As our environments dissipated and our bodies translated a new sexual rhythm. So, can I begin, I asked, 'cause I have developed a perverse fascination and oral fixation of your insides. Then let me be, oh, let me be your candy liquor girl from the tip of your clit to where you shit ain't no fucking first. We start like this, making your body jump at that first wet kiss. Fuck foreplay, we get right to it. Maybe that's why you put your hands on your thighs and close your eyes, having you think you, but 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 you fuck. But don't be perplexed when we have sex. I want to go so deep in your nest that my dick tickles your cerebral cortex and put wrinkles on your mind, put you in different positions like Slinky. You want me in a thong? Fine, I'm just that freaky. I will role play and be your trick and you be my pimp, and I'll do all kinds of stunts to make that buck and give it all to you, even throwing dick at MVP, 'cause that's how good your sex is to me. So don't pause and stutter when I take a sip, just kiss and put a passion mark on my lip.